Hello and welcome to WhatMap for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to WhatMap, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how you doing? Right now, fans of the show that enjoy my pronunciations of foreign languages will really enjoy today's show, because while I'm particularly bad at German and Dutch and Italian and basically any other European language that isn't English, and I struggle with English, today we are going to the Far East, where I have a Chinese word and a Thai word. I've used Google to get the correct pronunciations on both of these two, and if it's wrong, I'm not taking the mickey, I'm actually doing my best, okay? So please be soft on me. 1 star for BonBon. Oh, I'll tell you what, just give me the like button instead. That's right, hitting the like button does help support the channel, gets me seen by more people, and helps me grow a little bit more every single day. Okay, let's go off to Asset World for today's asset review. I know you look forward to this, don't you? Now today, this is the Thai one. It's Park 24, Tower C, Sukhumvit. Sukhumvit. Okay, that's the best I can do, according to Google. By Arms Plans. It is one of these skyscrapers here, but not one of the big ones. One of those little ones in the middle. Let me zoom in a little bit on it. That one there, right in the middle of the screen now, tucked in there. It's a beautiful little thing, this one. Arms Plans. It does say in the description it'll use, oh careful, oh damn it, dagnabbit. It'll use up a little bit of RAM. It is quite a nice, highly detailed, with lots of these little decorative lines on the sides that are 3-dimensional. They actually pop out from the building. Really very nice indeed, and I can highly recommend it if you've got the RAM to be able to run such a thing. So Park 24, Tower C, Sukhumvit, by Arms Plans, today's asset of the day. As we jet over to Themington Island for the night view of this week's theme and LUT combos. The coastal theme with the coastal LUT by the legend that is Ronick69. And I think legend is an understatement with this creator. I don't know what more to say really. Okay, what have we got in the way of factoids? Because factoids. Okay, we have the... Alright, let me put some light on so I can see what I'm reading. Oh, hello. The Vicar of Warleggan in Cornwall was so disliked by his parishioners that they stopped going to church. Undeterred, the vicar filled the pews with cardboard effigies and preached to them every Sunday. One more, last one. In 1980, a North Carolina, different place altogether, other side of the country, library forbade children to read the Bible without parental permission. Ironically, we're not far off of that these days with old religious equal rights and all that kind of stuff. Ah, there you go, full circle. Right, where were we? Ah, yes. This map, which is an island map, and it's called Island, except for it's written with one of those symbol things, which is apparently Dao. Dao by Shohai 4310. Okay, I'm sticking with Dao. I love the way it's like Dao, so strong. And oh, there's your start square, by the way. And if we had a look, resources look usable. Actually, quite like those. Yep. Okay. Full credit. Okay, and off to the workshop. And what do you need off the workshop? And the answer is actually something. It's not listed there, it should be listed there. The Clara theme is the one that automatically loads with this map. Luckily I had it, otherwise I would not know that. So anyway, we have Clara theme, and we'll be using the realistic 1.2 LUT because we always do. The highways. The highways, not the worst. They're fairly well laid out. There's no stupid climbs on it. They're all well within tolerance for the game. And a little bit glitching of heights between the roads, but it's, well, you can see it's actually been terraformed in, so it's not too bad at all, really. Nothing a little bit of move it tool wouldn't fix completely. We have got some roads that get a bit close to glitching, like here, another millimetre higher, and that would be too high. But yeah, ideally it'd be a lot smoother than that. And again, we've got a little bit of glitching there. Then you've got your star square intersection, and it is our favourite, the wishbone. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There's your start square. Yeah, that's quite inviting. Quite like that. Credit for that. Thank you very much. Then we've got a bit of jinky jankies going on here. Is that because of the intersection? I don't see why that needs to jinky janky there. There's no reason at all for that to jinky janky. Anyway, yes. Then we've got this bridge. This bridge isn't the worst set of bridges on the map. It's not good. It's not the worst. The worst I find very frustrating because it could so easily have been the perfect bridge. And because of that, I'm going to share with you in the intermission my little... Here he comes, here he comes. Ho, 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 ho. Look at this. Everything about this is bad. The bridges don't match. They're not aligned properly. They're, well, sloping and awkward, and yeah, just everything is not good. So I will share with you in the intermission the link to my Perfect Bridges tutorial, which for those of you that struggle with bridges, that'll help you out a lot. Again, here a little bit of a bump on there, it could have been easily leveled out, and up here as well, could have been terraformed before putting down the roads. It clearly wasn't. And then if we zip around this way and zip around that way, that's not too bad round there. It's not perfect clearly, but it's not too bad. And then down here off towards the yeah, hang on, have we got glitching there? Possibly. And then off, yeah, that's quite a nice bridge. Oh, there you go, there we've got some proper glitching. You can see underneath that. And then that goes off the edge of the map over there. Now, if we go and do the rail, before we do the rail, you might notice some drowned trees off in the fog. It is in the fog, so I'm going to let those go. Okay, I'm going to be kind. These aren't in the fog. No, not letting them go. It's not in the 25 tiles, though, so perhaps I should be lenient for a change. Now, this rail, this is going up an incredibly steep hill. It's not realistic at all. I would call it a fairly realistic sort of map. So I would want that to be a little bit smoother on the incline. But there we are. And it dead ends there. Which, I'm not even sure if that's in the 25 tiles. Too late now. I've recorded, so there we are. And then down here, off in the fog, we've got more drowned trees. Lots of them are right there. And then we'll see what happens with the rail over here. And it's a bit uppy-downy and a bit lumpy-bumpy. But from here it's not too bad. I'm going to be honest, from this point, just a little bit lumpy-bumpy down here, but it's taking a good course, a good path, and it'll end up somewhere really useful, right in the middle of the start square, which gives me time to take a breather and see you on the other side.
Do your bridges look like the game's AI has gone on holiday? Would you like vanilla bridges to be proud of? Then you need the beginner's guide to perfect bridges by BonBonB. Click the information button below.
Thank you, Zach, and back to Dow by Showhigh4310. Yes, we've got a shipping route that doesn't really connect, so your ships will only come as far as here, unless they're coming from the opposite direction, in which case they will get there fine. So you've got shipping coverage all the way down that side. On this side, we have shipping that comes all the way across the route, which is great. And then off the edge of the map over here. Oh, hang on. No. Oh, no. No. Bridge is too low. Everything's going to go crashing through that. Won't affect the game, of course. And yes, it is in the fog, so I suppose I could let it go. I'm not gonna. A few trees in the fog I can let go. That, sorry, unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. Sorry. Oh, blimey, the shipping route does go on the way, doesn't it? And off the edge of the map over there. Now, water flow. We have got a couple of rivers. We got a few rivers. Once again, like was it yesterday, we didn't have very broad rivers. Today we don't have particularly broad rivers either. So they're going to struggle to maintain enough water flow to supply you with water, but maybe for pumping out of your sewage. What is going on? Hang on, that river just going to go all the way across. Hang on a second, is there a water source up here somewhere? Oh yeah. Did you see that? There's a water source up here. Look, we've got a few in the river there. That's fine. And then there's a lake there. Look. How did I miss that lake? So yes, we have. Oh, got drowned trees there as well. Did you see them? We'll come back and have a look. We'll see those trees in a minute probably. But yes, it's not very tidy. I'm not buying into the way that this river splits and goes off both sides of the island. And the same over here where we have got... Oh, actually, this river network's not too bad. But again, it's going off both sides of the island. And I'm not buying into this little triangle in the middle there, to be honest with you. Now, it looks a little bit like a smiley whale, doesn't it? Look at the flippers at the bottom. Flippers at the bottom. He's got a little flipper on his head as well there, and he's smiling in his eye. Can you see them? Maybe he's got spitting out a little bit of spittle in front of him. Can you see it? Hello, how you doing? We shall call you Hendrik. Hendrik the whale. Anyway, what have we got going on down here? We've got more drowned trees, and I don't mind the tree detailing on these mountains at all. I like the way that the build planes have been left mostly clear. That's good. We've got a slightly jagged cliff face, but that's not too bad. And then we got this. This is a patch of seaweed, otherwise known as drowned trees. They are. Let's have a look at the underwater terrain if we can. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, we got. I think at one point there were supposed to be islands out here, and then we increased the sea level, and it's just all underwater now. It doesn't look great, does it? Got a BonBonB Island out here. I don't mind this one. It's not my favourite one, but I would accept that if you decided to take on this map and wanted to build me an island in my honour. Thank you very much. I will take that one. That's not a bad one. We've got more drowned trees in this river up here. Quite strong water flow, so they wouldn't survive very long. And I'm not buying into the water source at all. That does absolutely nothing for me. Please don't do that. Water sources here. Once again, loads more drowned trees. And yeah, it's just not real. I'm sorry. The tree placement on the mountains and the hills is great though. I've got to say, I quite like that. And then you've got the lake with more drowned trees. So it's vote time. Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. I use them towards the end of the month. Nice river delta. They're not the best, but it's a good effort. Yeah, we use it at the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10 Awards. So get your votes in now. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of December? Maybe. Aesthetically, it's kind of middly, I think. There's a lot about it that's quite nice, but a lot about it that holds itself back as well. So I'm going to give it just a 3 stars for details. It's all right. Yeah, it's kind of what you'd expect from Colossal Order, really, isn't it? Detailing is a bit below par. Sadly, like the tree placement, like the tree mix, vanilla mix as well, but the overall standards are just below par. Going to give it 2 stars for details. Gameplay potential, I think there's plenty of potential here. You know, good resource usage, fairly nice island layout, plenty of build opportunities, lots of things to fix first. The points come off that way. I'm going to go slap bang down the middle and give it 3 stars. So Dao by Shohai 4310. Sorry if I've upset anybody, whether I've said a rude word in Chinese, I didn't mean to. And the same goes for Thai earlier. Thanks anyway for watching, for commenting, for liking and for subscribing. Join me tomorrow for another map in the What's Map series. Next week will be the best of 2018. My pick of the 6 even from this last 12 months. And you've got another map on the screen now that you can go and vote on. I've popped the vote on there. It won't count towards anything, but if you get in there first, you might be the first one to vote on it. And that was always like a bit of a reward in itself, isn't it? Anyway, I'm off. Have a great day, and I'll see you very, very soon.